Hello everyone, welcome to one of my very first pick a card readings on video. So I decided that I should do this reading because we are currently in a eclipse in Cancer, and I really felt like people need to know what energy the new moon and the new moon cycle would be coming. I apologize if you hear any like wind or birds tweeting. I'm currently in my altar room, so there's nature right outside, but right now I have 3 crystals for you to choose from: Crocodile Jasper, Rose Quartz, and Ocean Jasper. I chose all of these just because Cancer is a sign of emotions, and I feel like these will very much correspond with the energies and the emotions. So if you chose Crocodile Jasper, let's begin. So for all of you that chose pile number 1, this is the reading for you. Again, this is the pile that chose the Crocodile Jasper, so I really hope that these cards resonate. And the cows we got are Supermoon, emotions are running high. New moon eclipse, expect powerful change. And balsamic moon, a time for healing. So like I said, with the Crocodile Jasper, it's really all about diving deep into your emotions, and clearly this is going to be a very, very emotional time for pile number 1. First off, you have the supermoon, and the supermoon, of course, very, very strong. So, you need to be aware of the emotions that, you're currently feeling. I'm not going to invalidate them because I'm not exactly sure. I'm pretty sure I feel like there's some type of sadness or grief right now with the balsamic moon, saying it's a time for healing. But with these emotions that are running so high, you need to be aware that you need to heal. If there is something that's just been bugging you, or if something very, very emotional or traumatic just happened, or also with the way society is right now and how charged everything is, and that everybody, POC, yes, but especially everybody right now with the way the world is, with the pandemic, the protests. I mean, we literally started this year off with hashtag World War III. Everybody has a right. We're 6 months in. Everybody's emotions are very high. But for my pile number 1s, I'm really feeling like this time is really taking a toll on you. And I'm gonna validate you because you can experience emotions, especially with these eclipses. Like, come on now, like, it's a lot going on. But I also want to acknowledge that now is really a time for healing. Yes, it is a time for change, and we must continue to make changes in our daily lives as we want to create a better environment. But I also think that it's important to know that now is a time for healing, no matter what. And that is for everyone in society. We all have probably experienced some type of trauma. And for my pile number 1s, I'm really getting the feeling of sadness and grief, and I'm actually getting a little teary-eyed when I'm feeling this emotion. And I want to say, whatever situation that happened, heal from it. I'm currently reading a book called My Grandmother's Pain, or My Grandmother's Hands, and in that he talks about how you need to actually acknowledge the pain in order to heal from it. If you keep burying it and let your emotions just running wild, there will be no chance to heal from it. So if you don't take the time to address it and really look at it and figure out, why is this so painful? Well, how can I heal from this pain? You won't be able to heal. But now with this eclipse in Cancer right now, this is the perfect time to do your healing work. And there is good news. If you do this healing work, you can expect powerful change. If you're currently trying to manifest something, but you're at this time struggling because of the emotions you're having, you can't exactly get into the frequency of your manifestation. You must heal whatever is hurting you in order to allow your manifestations to come through. You can't you can't ask, oh well, I want $1 million, or I want to have a successful YouTube channel, or I want to get accepted to this university. If you yourself in your spirit is crying out in pain and frustration and anger, there is going to be no way you're going to match the frequency of the manifestations you are trying to bring into the world. But if you can do this healing work, pile number one, if you can do it, your manifestations will come true because you put into the work, and now you can match the vibration and the frequency of your manifestation. So, you know, for that, I really want to emphasize putting in this healing work. And, you know, I also drew the card, Dear Spirit, and this says, bring a gentle touch. Now, isn't that beautiful? So, you know, when you're healing, don't beat yourself up if, you know, for everything happening in the world, if something happened to you specifically. Do not beat yourself up. You need to bring a gentle touch to yourself. You need to treat yourself like you would your best friend. You need to love yourself like you would your best friend, because right now, you know, beating yourself up isn't going to help you, pile number one. You really need to be gentle and allow yourself to feel these emotions, work through them, and then come out on the other side better than ever before. I think one important thing I learned, you know, when I was in therapy is my therapist said, if you allow your emotions to burn like a fire, eventually that fire will burn out. So if you allow yourself to feel these emotions and, you know, really acknowledge them, acknowledge what happened, acknowledge, you know, the emotion you're currently feeling, you will be able, it won't always hurt. You know, it won't always make you want to cry. Every now and then, yes, but it won't hurt nearly as much as it does right now. And for you, I also pulled Moth Spirit, surrender now. So with this, I'm getting the feeling that you need to surrender to your emotions and just allow yourself to feel, because, you know, you're human. You are human, and there's nothing wrong with that. You need to be able to surrender to your emotions in order to acknowledge them. We're all spirits living a human experience, but that's the key thing. We are living a human experience in this world with everything happening. If you need to cry, cry. If you need to go somewhere and yell, by all means, go somewhere and yell. Because if you just keep everything bottled up, you will never be able to heal from whatever it is that's really, you know, causing you pain and grief and all of this hurt that I'm really feeling in my heart space. You need to surrender to the universe and just allow your emotions to be without demeaning them, demonizing them, you know, all these other things, because they are valid. You are a human. You are supposed to feel. If we didn't feel anything, we would not be humans. You know, we wouldn't be creatures of this earth if we felt nothing. So with that, embrace Moth Spirit and just surrender. And of course, when you do all of these things, there will be beauty. You got the Panther Spirit, reclaim your power. It's beautiful, beautiful card. So I see that once you go through all of your healing work, again, you will be reclaiming your power in the universe. You will be having an powerful change because you put in all of this healing work for your heart space. You know, everything that's just been dragging you down and leaving you in the past and leaving your frequencies down in the muck will be risen because you were able to get that mud off. You know, the image I'm getting in my mind right now is a lotus flower. Lotus flowers, they start off in the deep muck, but once they work everything, you know, work through everything, they blossom into this beautiful glowing flower. So my pile number ones, I really feel like you are a lotus flower. You just need to work through the muck in order to really see the beauty of life, and the beauty of life, you know, that's just waiting for you. It's just waiting for you. All you have to do is put in the work. But I promise you, my pile number ones, once you put that work in, you will truly, truly be living the life that you deserve. And this is all I got for my pile number ones. I really hope that this reading resonated with you. If it did, please leave a comment down below, as I will truly appreciate it, and just let me know how you feel after this reading. And thank you so much. So for all of my lovely people that chose pile number 2, you chose the rose quartz. And as we all know, the rose quartz is a symbol of love and compassion and kindness. Really, really amazing for the heart space. I would not be surprised if maybe there's some love you either need to bring into your life, or that's coming into your life. So let's take a look into the cards. So the first card I pulled was, of course, New Moon in Aquarius. Bring love into the situation. So with me seeing the bring love into the situation card, I'm guessing that you either need to bring some more love into your life, and by this I mean you need to either bring more love towards yourself, you know, bring more loving energy to yourself, or you may need to do some loving kindness meditation. Loving kindness meditation is a type of meditation that really helps to facilitate love towards everybody in this universe. You know, most of the time, if people would just do things out of love instead of any other emotion, we probably wouldn't have 80% of the problems we have now. So with this card, especially in the New Moon Aquarius, Aquarius are really like, they're like the loveliest of the zodiac signs. And I'm a little bit biased because my mom's an Aquarius and she's a very, very loving person. She literally shows everybody love and kindness. You could be literally someone just on the street and she could not even know you and she will show you love. So really, I'm kind of getting the sense of you need to show more love towards other people in your life. You know, really show them how grateful you are for them. I apologize, there's a motorcycle in the background, but really show them, you know, that you do love them. You know, even those that you don't know, plant a little seed of love. You know, show them some kindness and compassion, not because you want anything in return or because, you know, you're expecting something, but just do it because, you know, we need more love in this world right now. So just do it from the kindness of your heart, you know, and just bring some more love into this new moon cycle. And then I also pulled the full moon eclipse. Conclusions are within reach. So what I'm seeing with this one, with the conclusions are within reach, I am really getting the feeling that something is about to come, you know, to its end. And I'm not sure exactly what that may be. I'm actually going to just throw out this other card right now. Oh, this is amazing. Okay, so we got the gibbous moon. You're very close to achieving your goal. So this is actually great news, because with that being said, that means that the conclusion that's within reach is your goal. That means that whatever it is you've been working towards, you know, it's within reach, probably within this new moon cycle. And I would like to argue that by bringing some more love and compassion into your life and into the world, this will come very, very quicker. You know, I think that you really need to be mindful of the energy you're putting out. If you're really working towards a situation or a goal and you want to achieve it, but you're not doing anything to really better the world or, you know, help others, that goal probably isn't going to come as quickly because you're kind of being, you know, a tad bit selfish with your energy. That's kind of just the message that popped up. Don't be selfish with your energy. You can set boundaries, yes. You can, you know, I'm not saying you have to give all your energy away. I'm saying that maybe be just a little bit more generous, especially with your love towards the people in your life, and, you know, just people that you meet every day that you think may need some love. Offer it. It can be something as simple as complimenting someone's hairstyle. You never know. Something like that could really make somebody's day, because you never know what the person that's next to you that you know nothing about, what's happening in their life. And also for the animal spirit oracle, I pulled the seahorse spirit. Watch and wait. So the message I'm getting from this is that if you bring that love into your life, into other people's life, all you gotta do is watch and wait. You know, watch and wait, trust the universe that your goal that you've been working. So I just got the image of a running horse, like running full power, like a Mustang just out in the wild. So I kind of feel like you've been really going for this goal really, really hard, putting your all into it, but for some reason it's still not here. You're just kind of up in the air like, yo, where's my manifestation? I've been putting in all this hard work. Where are my benefits? You've been a tad bit selfish with your energy. So with that being said, you need to bring some love into the world, and then watch and wait. You don't have to keep hammering the nail that's already in. The nail is in there. You're just like, okay, well, where's the house? I put the nail in there. Where's the house? I put the work in there. Where's the house? Again, bring some energy to other people. Put some healing into other people. Give them some love and compassion. By you being generous with your spirit, universe, like, okay, I see that they're actually, you know, trying to contribute to others. They are trying to, really bring some compassion out to other people. So, I think we can, give them, I think they deserve their gifts right now. They've been working so hard for it. And I think they actually learned that, oh my God, maybe I need to start thinking about other people instead of just thinking about myself. And I'm not trying to say that being selfish is bad, because sometimes you need to be selfish with certain people. I just would like to say, with this new moon cycle, I really think that you should be bringing some love into the world. And I just heard the word family. Bring some love to your family. Show that you love them and appreciate them. Even if you don't have the best of family, there's probably at least 1 to 2 individuals. I'm getting the number 2. So there's probably 1 to 2 individuals in there that you really do love with all your heart. If that is the case, please show them that you love them. And then by doing that, you would just have to watch, the little seeds that you plan to grow. Because the thing about something is, when you're constantly awaiting it and you're paying attention to it, time will literally feel like it is creeping slowly. What's crazy is, if we're not really paying attention to time and we're having a blast and just living our life, again, you'll be waiting, boom, you're like, oh my God, right, I remember I was working towards that for the longest time. And then I just chose to relax, watch back a little bit, and I just I had complete faith in the universe and in God, and then boom, it's there. You don't have to do as much as you think you need to for the universe to have your back. And so something I also got from this is Wolf Spirit, turn knowledge into wisdom, which I think this is kind of an interesting card. It says turn knowledge into wisdom. There are a lot of people that are smart. There are not a lot of people that are wise. I think there is a huge difference between being smart and being wise. One thing I like to think of is street smarts and book smarts. But going besides that, with Wolf Spirit is, wolves are kind of, they're usually in a pack. They're very loyal. So I feel like this ties in with kind of bringing in love into your family. By bringing in love into your family, you could think you're smart, but I bet you, if you start listening to others, especially these 1 to 2 family members, I'm probably for a very specific person that sees this message, listen to that 1 to 2 family members. Some smart that you think you had, some knowledge that you had, will probably turn into some wisdom. Say for instance, I don't know, some type of equation. You're like, oh, well, I'm smart, I have my math skills, I know this and that equation, I can answer that. But then somebody throws a theory at you, and theories cannot always be proven. But you're like, okay, you got this theory, what's the equation for it? They're like, there is no equation for it, it's in theory, it's something you have to figure it out. In order to figure that out, not only do you need knowledge, but you need wisdom as well. Because most of the time you can be working in one field, or really focusing on energy with one field, but you can apply some wisdom from a completely different field to your own, and then figure out the answer to that theory. So you can be doing all this hard work, maybe it's, with actual work, maybe you're trying to make your own brand, make your own business, and you're like, oh my God, I have all this knowledge and all these street smarts, all this book knowledge and all these other things. What's going on? I'm so smart. But maybe you're lacking certain wisdom, because not everything is completely book smart. And when I say wisdom, maybe you're lacking the wisdom, that maybe I shouldn't try to sell this on this certain day because I ran the statistics and most people don't get paid on this Friday. Or, okay, I know that this is the holiday that is challenging for some, so maybe I shouldn't try to do a huge sale and just acknowledge that, this is a challenging time and I should be empathetic. Empathy to me is wisdom. Empathy is not knowledge. Empathy is wisdom. It's something that is, some people are born with it, yes, but it's a skill I feel like most of us need to learn in society nowadays. So with that being said, turn your knowledge that you have right now into wisdom. Stop thinking that you know everything just because you are knowledgeable, because you can be very, very knowledgeable but not wise. Some people are stupid smart. I love that term. Some people are literally just stupid smart, where they know a ton of things but they lack emotional intelligence, they lack empathy, they lack basic compassion. So with that being said, turn knowledge into wisdom, I feel like it's more so leaning Yes, you're super smart and that's great, but you need to be wise about other people's emotions. And again, that's tying back into bring love into the equation. I'm not saying my pile number twos are, cold people, but again, you chose this rose quartz for a reason. Rose quartz is all about bringing love into the world. You need to bring some more love into your world, into your life, because without love, I mean, what is there really? That may sound cliche, but most of the great things that's come from the world has been love. Microsoft, it came from a love of technology that all these amazing things were created. All the stuff didn't just pop out because people hated it. And it's like, oh, I hate this so much, I'm gonna do it. No, people love these things, and then they're like, oh my god, I love this so much, I have to share with other people. That's what I'm getting for you guys, pile number two. If you bring love into whatever passion you are feeling, and into your life, into your loved ones, the people you care about, oh my god, your manifestation is going to be coming, it's going to be within reach, it's so very, very close, to happening. And finally, oh my god, yeah, so the last card I pulled for you guys was the Horse Spirit. Freedom is yours, guys. If you guys can just put just dabble, sprinkle some love all over all areas of your life, just sprinkle it, you'll be free. You'll be free from this mentality that you need to work oh so hard in order for spirit to bless you. You'll be free from thinking that, oh, I have all of the smarts, I have all of the skills, so what's going on, universe? No. If you can get out of that mindset, break the mentality that you know everything, break the mentality that you don't have to be loving and compassionate to other people, I just see this cage unlocking. Your mind will be free. Your mind will be free from all of these limitations preventing you from achieving the goal that you have just been hammering. I just see a hammer going into a nail over and over again. The nail is already in there. You can't hammer it anymore. So therefore, my mom always says, if you keep doing the definition of insanity, which is the actual definition, is doing the same thing over and over again and expecting a different result. You guys, sprinkle that love in there. If you sprinkle that love in there, you're gonna be like, oh my god, I didn't know that this is all that I needed to do in order to finally see my blessing that I've been working so hard for. I'm telling you, seriously guys, put some love into your life. This new moon cycle, put some love into it. You put some love into your life, into other people, into your passion, into your business, whatever it is. Oh yeah, then that's when we're going to be talking. That's when you're gonna be like, oh my god, I feel so free, I feel like I can accomplish anything. I just accomplished this. All I had to do was put some love out into all areas of my life, and then blessings just started raining down on me from God. That is honestly so beautiful, and I just got really excited for you guys, because I honestly feel like if you just sprinkle some love into your life, I think for some of you, I'm kind of getting a push and pull. I feel resistance right now. So I honestly feel like you're resisting some compassion and love, and I'm thinking that something may have happened in the past that kind of made you close your heart just a little bit, made you guard it. It just made you guard your heart. So I'm saying with that, it's time to release. You need to let go of whatever it is in the past. New moons are all about letting go of what doesn't serve you and bringing in this new energy. So with my pile number twos, yeah, that is it, guys. Bring the love into your heart, into your home, into your life, your friends, your family, your loved ones, your passion. If you can just bring love into all areas of your life, I promise you, you will see your blessing and your goals. So that is all. That's it that I got for pile number two. I hope this message resonated with you. If it did, please leave a comment below, as I will highly appreciate it. And thank you so much. Hello, pile number three. This is for pile number three, all of you that chose the beautiful Ocean Jasper. I absolutely love this stone. Ocean Jasper is very, very, very calming. So I'm getting the feeling that some of you may either need some soothing vibes in your life, or maybe there's something you need to soothe you know, in general. So let's get down into the reading. So the first card I pulled for group number 3 is Full Moon in Leo. Don't let pride get in your way. Man, I feel like this is kind of calling y'all out, but let's get through. So with Full Moon in Leo, I'm not coming after Leos, I promise. My boyfriend is Leo, but y'all, Leo energy is very, very prideful. At times it can be a little bit egotistical. So with this full moon in Leo, don't let pride get in your way. I'm getting the feeling for the new moon, for your manifestations to come through, you need to be humble. That's kind of the vibe I'm getting. It's just tone it down, be a little humble. And right now, if you hear anything weird, it's because I'm leaning back, because that's kind of the feeling that I'm getting. But I'm getting the feeling that you guys just really need to humble yourselves. You know, I'm not saying that you got to demean yourselves, you know, talk bad. No. You're still, you know, the sugar honey iced tea. But I'm getting the feeling for this new moon, I think you just need to be humble a little bit, you know, don't be so egotistical about everything. I just got the message, acknowledge when you're wrong. That just came to me, acknowledge when you're wrong. Okay, so I'm getting the message that if for some reason something happens and you're going back and forth with this person and it kind of causes a rift, if you find out that you're wrong, or you know that you're wrong, admit to it. Apologize for it. Acknowledge that you're wrong. Don't let pride get in your way of, you know, this, whatever this situation is going to be. Because I'm getting a feeling that there's going to be a situation for some of you. Don't let it get in your way. You know, acknowledge that you're wrong, because everything is not meant to lose, either a friendship, a relationship, a partnership, companionship, co-worker, whatever. Everything isn't worth fighting over. So if you are in the wrong, please acknowledge that you're in the wrong. But the good news is, I also pulled the new moon eclipse, expect powerful change, which is the second time that I pulled this. So I hope you guys can see that. But you know, I'm getting the feeling that if you're able to humble yourselves and acknowledge that you don't know everything, you know, acknowledge that you're not the absolute best in your field. I'm not saying that you can't say you're the best, but you know, don't act like you're the absolute best. I'm going to clear this up because that's a little confusing. You can say you're the best, but when we look, there's how many people? 7 billion, 8 billion people in the world. It's going to be very, very hard to prove that you're the best. And I'm not saying don't try to prove it. I'm saying, you know, you can say you're the best, but don't act like you know every single thing about every little detail about whatever it is that you're being so prideful and egotistical. Because I'm saying if you're doing that, this powerful change is going to be negative. It's not going to be a good change. I see something negative is probably going to happen if you let your pride get in your way. And I'm going to pull out this last card because I feel like with this, you guys kind of need an overall picture. And the last card I got was full moon in Sagittarius. Look at the bigger picture. What'd I just say? Yeah, so I think that for my pile number 3s, for one, I'm going to say soothe your ego. Maybe you need to work with some Jasper to kind of soothe your energy. You know, everything doesn't have to be perfect. You're not perfect. Pile number 3, I'm going to say you are not perfect. And I'm going to say, I'll say, okay, nobody is supposed to be perfect. If you're perfect, you know, I'm just going to say it now, you're a little bit weird. You're weird if you're perfect. You're probably boring. I'm just kidding. Everybody is meant to be the way they are, but I don't think anybody's perfect. I'm not perfect. I don't think anybody is really perfect. Okay, maybe Michelle Obama. But, you know, I'm going to say look at the bigger picture. You know, don't get caught on these little details, you know, aka your pride. Your pride gets caught in the little details, because when you're humbled, you don't worry about the super little things that don't matter. But when you're speaking from a place of pure ego, ooh, you get a tad bit sensitive. You know, the smallest little thing can kind of set you off. Which, if it's important, it's not bad. But again, if we're talking about really, really small details, like somebody is disagreeing with the color of your tie and they don't like your tie, and you're kind of having a hissy fit because they don't like your tie and you feel like your tie is the bomb. That was so random, but that's the message I just got. Look at the bigger picture. Does it really matter that they don't like the color of your tie? Think about it. Does their opinion about your tie matter? No? Don't let the pride get in your way. Don't do it. It's not worth it. I think for this pile, there's a lot. You need to acknowledge that there's a lot of things that don't require your attention. You know, there are a lot of things. People have all their opinions. And if it's somebody you care about, then yeah, I guess there sometimes, you know, I'm not gonna say sometimes, most of the times, if it's somebody you truly, truly care about and they mean a lot to you and they're a huge part of your life, their opinion matters. But if it is some stranger on the street or somebody you only know as an acquaintance or barely know them at all, please don't let your pride get in the way and waste the energy that you could be putting towards, you know, bettering yourself, you know, being humble and relaxed and just calm and, you know, not really letting all these huge things bother you, or small things, I apologize, all these small things bother you. Don't do it. Don't waste that energy. Your energy is valuable, pile number 3. One thing I will say, y'all got some real strong energy. I'm getting fire signs, and you know, you may not be a fire sign, but when we think about the element fire, fire is so freaking strong, man. It's so freaking strong. The smallest fire can turn into a huge flame in like 1 minute if the right thing combines with it. You guys are strong. For my pile number 3s, I feel like you guys are probably making some big moves. You guys are trying to come up with some change. You're trying to change some sugar honey iced tea. And with that being said, don't let all these small, you know, opinions and, you know, just things, don't let them waste your energy. At this point, I feel like if anybody's coming after you sideways like that, then they just trying to waste your energy. Honestly, that's what I'm getting. I'm getting the feeling that you shouldn't even bother. You're like, you know what, you can have your opinion. I'm still, you know, me. No matter what or how you feel, I'm still going to be me. So that's kind of the energy I'm getting. I'm sorry, I kind of went on a tangent. I'm going to go into the spirit animal oracles. So I got porcupine spirit, time for beginner mind. So for this, again, like I said, don't think you know everything. You know, there's always something to learn. No matter how high up you are, there will always be something for you to learn in this world. You can't know everything it is to know about this earth, about this planet, about this universe, because it's absolutely impossible. I feel like the only person that has all that knowledge is God. God is not even a person. God, I try not to think about, because it's hard to conceptualize the, you know, definition of God and when we are just humans. But, you know, or universe or whatever, you know, you think, be a beginner. And also I'm getting with the porcupine spirit. Again, you are strong. You see how the porcupine, when something tries to come after it, do you think a porcupine matters if something tries to poke it and try to agitate it and irritate it? No, because in the end, that person's going to get hurt because they were trying to do something that they weren't supposed to be doing. Again, I'm getting the feeling that this new moon, you might be getting tested by some people. I don't mean tested in a good way either. I mean, some people are going to be pushing your buttons. They're going to be coming at you sideways. They're going to be like, they're going to be trying to hurt your frequency and your vibration because you have such strong energy. Everybody can't handle your energy is what I'm getting. I kind of am digging the energy, I'm not gonna lie, but a lot of people wouldn't be able to handle it. So they try to, you know, belittle you, make you lose your cool, make you have a temper tantrum, you know, make you feel upset. Don't even let them bother you. Don't even let them bother you. I'm telling you, if you can just keep calm, you know, level mind, you're gonna see this powerful change, and it's gonna be a big one. This blessing that you've been wanting, because, you know, if you're watching this for the new moon. New moon is all about your blessings that you want to come to your life. You don't let them bother you. Ooh, your blessing coming through. So you're going to continue. The next card I pulled is Eagle Spirit. Spirit has your back, which I feel like it's important for this pile to know. Spirit got your back. Let these people say whatever the frick fudge they feel like, you know, they want to say. If they want to say they hate your tie, let them hate your tie. If they want to say that they don't like your hair, let them not like your hair. If they want to say that they think your nails aren't looking the best, let them. Because at the end of the day, no matter what, Spirit has your back. God has your back. Your ancestors have your back. Whatever it is you believe in, they got your back. You know, they ain't gonna let nobody just come up in your house and just try to, you know, mess up everything because they don't want you to see your blessings come through because they can't handle your energy. That ain't the case. That is not what happened today. Not with Spirit, not the way they got you. Not only is your energy strong, I'm getting the feeling that your ancestors, you're a goon. Oh my God, your a goon is strong. Pile number 3. Oh my God, your goon is strong. If you don't know what a goon means, it's ancestors. Your ancestors are strong. You come from a very, very strong lineage. I'm getting the picture of very, very strong blood, like a river of blood just flowing, and it just all went into you. And now you're just this strong individual because your ancestors was royalty. That just came to me. Your ancestors was royalty. Please don't let any people who are trying to belittle you because they can't handle that you're royalty and that you're a king or a queen, don't even let them come at you sideways, because you know your spirit's got your back. God got your back. And whatever little thing they're gonna try to do this cycle, it ain't gonna happen. Because you know why? Because you are the bomb. Again, don't be too prideful. You are sugar honey iced tea. You are, but you're not God. You're not above everyone else. You're a very, very strong individual and you have a lot of power. But, do realize that you are human and you are equal with everyone. So don't go too far, but also know, don't go so low that you let people, try to mess up your vibe and your feelings and your emotions, because that ain't gonna fly. And your ancestors not gonna be happy if you let that happen, because you should have more faith in them. So last but not least, I got giraffe spirit. I apologize. See the big picture. Then we just look at the big picture with full moon and Sagittarius, and now we got see the big picture. Y'all must be a tad bit blind, because right now I'm seeing that y'all focus on the little things that y'all shouldn't even be worried about it. I'm being 100% real. Y'all should be, looking at the big picture, looking at all the blessings you have now, looking at how strong you are now as a person. I'm getting the feeling from my pile number 3 is that you guys really you can influence things, you can change things. I'm getting the feeling that, you have some intense energy is what the vibe I'm getting. You have some intense energy, so don't let all these little things, rather this be people, situations. Like as a situation, you get a flat tire and you are about to head whatever you're about to head to, and she got a flat tire, so that means you got to go around to whatever gas station is nearby to put some air in your tires, and it may make you a little late. Don't let that ruin your vibe. Don't let that ruin your energy, because it is something small and minuscule compared to, for instance, your engine blew out. Now if your engine blows out, that ain't so small. If you want to get worked up about that, that's completely valid. But a flat tire that you can just go put some air in real quick, don't let it. People not liking your tie, don't let it. So I feel like there's going to be a lot of, energies and things coming to you that are really small, and they're more so to test you. Like, okay, are they ready for this change? Can they handle it? What if we give them this blessing that's a promotion or something, but now we gave them this promotion, but since they were never able to learn to deal with the little things and not let them bother you, they can't handle the pressure of this job. This, if anything, is more of a test from Spirit and God to really challenge you to acknowledge that you are a calm individual. Deep down, you are strong and calm. You are level-headed and minded. You do not have to let every little small thing destroy your vibe, destroy your energy. If it is small, let it be small and just let it go, like a little ant. Just knock it away, let it go. Ain't gonna change nothing. So I'm kind of getting the feeling, which I didn't say this for the other piles, but if you are into crystals, I will highly, highly recommend working with the Ocean Jasper this moon cycle. Ocean Jasper is really good for soothing and healing the emotions. It's very, very calm stone. It's very, very calm. As I'm feeling it now, I'm actually calming down myself. I felt a little bit of your fire energy. Again, loved it, but it was intense. So I will say, if you can, get some Ocean Jasper and meditate with it, because I really feel like it will help you with this new moon. But again, guys, don't let all these little small things, really ruin your vibe. So with that being said, I really do hope that you enjoyed pile number 3. Again, if you guys enjoyed this video, please leave a like and comment and subscribe. There will most definitely be more to come. Thank you so much for tuning in. I really hope this enjoyed. Please let me know if it resonates. I'm out.